So this is what I've realized, that it's looking better when I keep the camera facing the reflection, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So that's why you see these two products there. Now placement and all, I don't have time for it, so just adjust with whatever you can see. So we're starting first with the, okay, I need something before I start. So basically I need my makeup sponges because I dispose them off after use. I don't like to reuse the same ones again and again. So let's start. I'm starting with the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. There we go. This is my favorite moisturizer to use. I apply this and even go to bed after this if I don't have any retinol or any night cream. I just sleep with this and next morning my face wakes up with looking like really moisturized, you know. So it works well. So now that I'm done with the moisturizer, my next step is my primer. So it's going to be a night flight. I'm traveling from Kolkata to Doha. So I don't use sunscreen when it's a night flight, even though I'll be landing in the morning. I don't prefer using sunscreen in the night because this primer any which ways has SPF. So I don't really put like sunscreen in the night. This one has SPF 20. So this is the one I use. I keep on changing my primers. I just use the ones that I know suit my skin, then I can, you know, just work things out. I don't have any particular primer that I'm sticking to. This one works well for me. No complaints, no issues so far. I can purchase this from off the shelf if I need a primer. So this is like one of the emergency drugstore primers when you just need a primer in case of an emergency. If I really have to go for a particular primer that's like of a certain brand, like in Sephora, I will definitely have a conversation with the salesperson at the counter, but I don't really go into that. I think just a primer that does its job is good enough, and this one does its job. So next we're going with foundation. Okay, where's my MAC foundation? I misplaced my foundation, did I? Oh yes I did. Oh yes I did. I can't find my foundation. Don't tell me I left in the hall or what? It's not here. I used it this morning. I leave it in Doha. Just a sec, guys. Yes. Some things are just right next to you, but you can't see it. So this is my MAC foundation. I don't prefer using this for flights mostly, but today we just will because I finished my previous foundation, which was the L'Oreal foundation that I normally wear for flights. But because I don't have any more of the L'Oreal foundation, I'm going to use MAC. MAC usually is for when I'm going out with friends, not for flights because it's really heavy coverage. So I don't recommend this for flights. However, when you don't have an option, you really don't have an option. And now I'm going to take the sponge. Just take any one of them. My hands are clean, so it's okay to do this. Just blend, 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 blend. Okay, so before I open this, this bottle is a little difficult to open. My hands are getting slippery. This is the Stay Naked Quickie up to 24 hours wear multi-use concealer. I think this was a product that I got from Sephora. Oh my god, it's not opening. What is the problem? Wait, I think I need another tissue or something. Let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah, finally. So, I'm gonna take it here, apply a little bit. So I use my concealer mainly not for brightening, but just like another layer on top of my foundation, so that any acne spots, any spots on my face gets covered. So basically coverage itself, which the MAC foundation also does, but I mean it's just another layer at the end of the day. That's it. Now I do have an option to apply eyeshadow, but I'm confused. Should I put eyeshadow now or not? Okay, now I'm going to my eyeshadow box because I just want to So this is my NYX eyeshadow. I carry this box for every layover. I got this one from Singapore. This is just like a baby's paintbrush box, but I really love it. I love the packaging. I got it from Singapore, and the day I saw it, I was just in love. I just became a baby, a child all over again. So I was like, I gotta get this. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush and just apply. Simple, no complication. I'm always taking the pink one when I'm going for my flight because I always wear pink lipstick and I mix it with the lilac a little bit. Just do the normal application, mainly towards the end. It's not normally allowed to blend two colors like this, but I always get compliments for this. Nobody has complained till date. So I just try to blend it a little bit. So unless and until someone is really observing and really strict, or if it doesn't work, it's another thing. But most of the times it just works well. It really does look pretty. I always get compliments for these, so nobody has ever stopped me. So there's no harm in doing this. It's not that visible. It's not that loud. It's just simple, plain pink and lilac. Now, I don't have my eyebrow brush on my layers. I just have it back at home in Doha. So for here, I don't use anything for the eyes, for my eyebrows. I just leave it like that. I just touch it with the tip of my finger just to remove the excess foundation that's touched the edge. That's about it. I'm not going to play with my eyebrows at all. The next thing that I do is, now for blush, I do carry a small blush in my bag. However, I also have this particular lipstick. It's by Lakme and it's called Blush Velvet. It's my favorite. From the time I was in SpiceJet, it was like the only lipstick that I could really afford, honestly, because in SpiceJet they would really recommend using MAC, and MAC is an expensive brand. I mean, whom are we kidding? It is an expensive brand. However, for someone who does not want to or does not have the budget to purchase all these expensive brands, trust me, this Blush Velvet is really a winner, because it's an amazing lip color, it's an amazing cheek tint. So this is basically matte mousse, lip and cheek color. So you can use it for your lips and cheek both. My friend called Sneha from SpiceJet, she had told me about this, because I remember she was using this for my cheek once. I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? It's lipstick. And she showed me that it's for the cheek as well. So she was the one that gave me this idea, and oh my god, from the time she's given me this idea, I've been using this as blush. So thank you, Sneha. Mwah, love you. She's in Air India right now. So if you see Sneha Chetri ever on your flight, please give her a lot of love. She's a sweetheart. She has the most brightest smile on her face. Always happy person. She deserves all blessings of all her passengers. She really does brighten your day. Anyway, just like my cheek. Anyway, the next thing is mascara. Now for mascara, I have this one by Sephora. Totally worth it. But for mascara, I need to be very close to the mirror, because I have a technique that I apply my mascara. So I need to be so close to a mirror. Let me see if I can extend this mirror a little bit. Okay, I can extend it to quite a bit, but I need to get out of my frame. If you can see me, great. If you cannot, I'm sorry. So, can you see me? I basically am coloring every lash. And it is time consuming. Huh? If you want nice beautiful lashes, you need to take 5 minutes in front of the mirror. Okay, so I don't know if you can make out any difference. Can you? Okay, so that's for the eyelashes. Because it's a night flight, I don't want to be really loud. However, since I have to keep my eyes open, I'm going to just use a liner. So I have this liner by L'Oreal, and you can see it. So it's a liner by L'Oreal called Perfect Slim by Superliner, and yeah, it's in the shade Intense Black. So it's got a pin thing like that, like a pen. So I'm just going to extend it. So just one line touching the eye. I mean, just a very thin line. You can't even see it barely. That's why I wanted like a pen, because I don't want it to be seen. It should not look like I've applied a liner. That's it. I don't know why I like doing this, but I just like it being as thin as it can get. So since it has pressed my eyelashes together, I need to do the mascara again, just a little bit, to separate the lashes. I have nice long lashes, guys. It's not fake lashes. I just have nice long lashes. So it's just out of practice. I know how to deal with it when I'm doing makeup. You will learn it over a period of time when you keep doing makeup again and again. My only challenge is I don't know how to do the lower lash. That's always a challenge for me. Now since we are done with mascara and cheek, we just have the lipstick left. Now what I do is, I don't know how many of you will agree with me. So it's almost blunt now. Okay, so I just make a line down here and on the Cupid's bow. Okay, just a line up and down. And then I take a nude lipstick to make a base. So I've taken the Melted Chocolate by Maybelline. Give it a nude base. Okay, so this is a nude base. Then I will top it up with Mull It Over. This is again a nude color. Now you must be wondering, why am I doing this? So let me tell you, my whole purpose of doing this is simple. I just dab the tissue and peel it off. So it looks like this. Now what happens is, after this I'll put another lipstick on top, whichever color, whether it's a pink, it's a dark pink, it's a red, whatever. What happens is, mainly I do it below a pink shade only, because I have the habit of licking my lips so much on board when I'm working, when I'm traveling, when I'm walking around. I tend to lick my lips a lot. What happens is, once it has a base, it stays for longer. If you're using a pink, for example, the pink will later turn into nude. It will turn into light pink, then to a nude eventually. But it won't look like your lipstick less. There's no lip color on your face, because you want your lips to look good. So you don't want your lips to look like there's no lipstick at all, right? So if I just put one lipstick color and I start eating it, the inner part will be eaten up and the outer part will look weird. What happens when you do this is, you at least have a base color. So even if your pink goes away, it will look like a light pink. If your light pink goes away, it looks like a nude. This is my whole idea behind doing this. I don't know how many of makeup artists will agree with it. This is what I do. It works very well for me. So finally, I'm going to try my Lakme 9 to 5, the same blush that I used as a lipstick. Again, this is another base on you guys. I'm in love with this color. I don't, you know, smell. This vanilla smell, I can eat it up. I'm gonna eat it. Okay, so it's time to do my hair now, and eventually I'll be putting a dark pink lipstick on you guys. This is just to give you an idea of how I do my makeup. I might put a deep pink, I don't know what eventually. I will show it to you later, but for now I need to do my hair, I need to wear my uniform. I gotta get going. It's already been 30 minutes, on 25.40 minutes. I gotta go. I'm gonna dress up, I'm gonna see you again.